I'm muted. When was the last time I did that? It's been a while. Ah, the memories. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday. What do you guys have going on? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the reminder, Kay Marie. I appreciate you so much. Before I even get into anything, we have a lot to talk about. Let me run my disclaimer and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I don't know why it does this. I actually have the settings for ads on this set to low. So bear with me. It's a YouTube setting. And typically what I do is a few hours after I'm done with my stream, I'll go back in and adjust, if not a few hours after the next morning, how often the ads play. So I don't know why that happens, but just be patient as we are figuring it out. You just got back from Las Vegas, Monica. I hope you had a great time. It's hot, as you know. 14 months. Your tank top friend. Thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. That's amazing. Do we have any other membership milestones? I know, Kat, but I'd rather address it than, I don't want people to think it's me running ads every, like as soon as you guys get on here. That's not how it works for me. I hope you're having a great workout. Are you running or are you walking? Are you incline walking? Tell me more, because I'm just curious, Lindsay. 2 years, over 2 years. Kay Marie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just a quick little video poll, if you will. For those of you that are members, are you guys seeing the additional content I'm putting out, and do you enjoy it? Let me know. And if you want to become a member, you can click the join button, depending on how you're watching. There's also a link in the video description if you'd like to become a member. Here's everything that I do. There's a Discord for certain members, for certain levels. I think there's 4 different tiers now. I created an additional tier. First release on videos, members only live chat or live stream, excuse me. I do all kinds of stuff. I recently had a friend of mine that is a member that's become a friend. Let me say it that way. Tell me that she feels like she gets great value out of being a member. And I thought that was really kind. So thank you. I appreciate that. 15 months. Woohoo. Let's go. Appreciate you so much, Danielle. Brandy, 29 months. Also, I'm thinking about making new badges. I've been pondering on that. Brandy says, yo, girl, you're looking so happy and healthy. Thank you so much. No MLM required. Who knew? 5 for me. Thank you so much, Whitney. I appreciate that. And Robin, 30 months. Also, hi, Robin. I hope you're doing well. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, and I hope you're doing okay. Thanks for being here. Lindsay G, member for 21 months. First live in a hot minute in both intervals. Ooh, intervals. Proud of you. That's tough work. Not that you need me to say that I'm proud of you, but that's awesome. Megan Rose, member for 7 months. Love my membership. I'm so glad that you do. Thank you so much, Megan. And Cyber Square Peg, member for 5 months. I'm still a baby member. That's okay. All members are welcome. Everybody that watches is welcome. If you are not a member, that's cool. Make sure you like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Liz, member for 6 months. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lizzie, excuse me, not Liz. Elaine, 33 months. Yes, great value for membership. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you for being a member for 33 months. And Danielle, thank you so much for this. Gifted 5 memberships. That is amazing. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm good, working a lot. Started a new career last year. Congratulations. And had a ton to learn. Loving it, though. I'm so happy for you, Robin. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you guys got one of the gifted memberships. God, this is so cool. Thank you, guys. Great value for sure. Cardio and coffee. Thank you. It's a big deal. One thing about me is I'm always thinking about what else I can do to bring value. So hearing you guys that are members say that you get great value out of it, I really do appreciate that. Okay. We have a lot to talk about. First, I want to share this with you really quickly because I have been looking at this. Have you guys heard of this brand called Fleur? I found it on TikTok, and I'm a huge vanilla fan. I don't know if you guys are. Let me know in the comments if you're a vanilla fan. I love vanilla, all things vanilla. And you know how you see stuff on, especially on like TikTok, and you're like, wow, that sounds like it smells good. But then you're like, I don't know if I can trust these people. So I came across this. I ended up buying it, and it's by Fleur, P-H-L-U-R. I'll have it linked here. And it's called Vanilla Skin. And in all of this craziness that's about to happen, I just want to make sure that at least I have my favorite scent to be able to deal with Jen Cooper. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But let me know if you guys have seen it. Yeah, I love anything vanilla. I love it. And I feel like vanilla layers so well with other things. I'm a huge, thanks to Black Queen Shower Talk on TikTok, I now have a whole skin routine in the shower, a whole hygiene routine. Maybe I should just do like a members only video or something on that, but I have a whole routine. I'm so grateful. My skin is more moisturized than it ever has been. I probably smell better than I ever have smelled. And anyways, this has nothing to do with today's video. I just wanted to smell good so I could deal with Jen Cooper and her shenanigans and her misinformation, because she doesn't know what she's talking about. Anyways, yeah, it's a great brand. I'm into it. All right, so let's get to why we're actually here tonight. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a certified personal trainer through ACE, and today we're going to be reacting to a summer shred promo. It's a live from Jen Cooper, a former Modere rep who's now with a company called Nueva. Now, we have talked about Nueva a lot on my channel, and here's the TLDR. Nueva tried to copyright strike my channel and several other creators' channels. Hannah did a video on Monday, which I thought was hilarious, where they were trying to use anti-MLM creators in it was like a promo reel that was generated by AI. Freaking hilarious. So I don't want to say Nueva is a friend of the channel, but at this point, I think that they are, I don't know. What would I even call that? Yeah, Hannah's video on Monday was awesome. The only shredding I'm doing this summer is with cheese. The only summer shred I want is coleslaw. You know what? Relatable. Hey, my friend, how are you? I'm glad to see you on here. A frenemy. Perfect. A frenemy. Nueva is a frenemy at this point of my channel and probably other channels. Yeah, well, I highly suggest, not that you need me, not that Hannah needs me to promote her video. She's doing incredible. However, the video is fantastic. A regular feature on the channel. Yes. Avery Joe, yes. Oh my God. I got blocked by paparazzi rep on TikTok for just watching. Man, they were real sensitive about it, huh? Okay, so anyways, Jen Cooper, she's a former Modere rep who's now with a company called Nueva, frenemy of the channel, promoting a so-called peptide-based fat loss challenge. You heard that right. And you know, if I'm going to talk about fat loss, weight loss, any of those things, I'm going to give a disclaimer. Tonight's video is going to include discussion of weight loss, body image, eating habits, and before and after transformations. And if any of these topics are hard for you to hear, please know your mental health matters. And if you need to skip this one, I totally get it. I do want to tell you guys, though, I'm going to get real nerdy. I'm going to get real science nerdy. We're going to talk about the Krebs cycle. We're going to be talking, prepare yourselves. And if you are a science nerd like I am, drop me some kind of a fun nerdy emoji in the comments just for funsies. Also would like to point out that this is not a hate video. I'm sure Jen Cooper is going to hate it, but it's not a hate video. My goal is to create educational commentary that is designed to help with consumer awareness. And also, since becoming a certified personal trainer, I want to also give fitness education within my scope, of course. Talk nerdy to me. I see you, Kay Marie. Everything I say here is protected by fair use and is grounded in facts, citations, and my professional scope, again, as a certified personal trainer through ACE. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a therapist. I will not be giving medical advice ever, but I will be giving science-based context, dissecting pseudoscience, and calling out manipulative marketing, because that's what we do here, right? Yeah. Bring the nerd. I love it. Y'all are amazing. Also, facts are not attacks. Somebody should probably tell Jen Cooper that, because she's going to be real pissed after seeing this. A humanities professor of mine did recognize the Krebs cycle. I had it all drawn out with some other things on a big piece of art paper. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. She didn't have many people in her life. Ooh. So she noticed you, the paparazzi galas, who I think you're talking about. Okay, so since we have all of our nerdy friends here tonight, I love that. Let's see what Jen Cooper has to say. And just prepare. Y'all are going to rage at parts, so prepare yourself. You know. Yeah, you know. Oh, wait, I picked the wrong one. Hold on. I picked the wrong layout. I always do this because do I have them labeled? No. Has DC told me to label them? Yes, she sure has. Have I done it? No. Pink zebra.
Hey, what's up, guys? Are we here? Are we where we should be? You guys are so awesome. Thank you for your patience. We just had a little technical difficulties. That's the thing with live video, y'all. When it's not pre-recorded, what you see is the real deal.
And I'm just curious, Jen, what pre-recorded videos you do? Because the ones from your car, those are not pre-recorded. What pre-recorded videos do you do? I'm asking for my friends.
Never know what's going to happen. I am so excited to be here with you all, and I'm just verifying that we are in fact in the right page. We are. It's so funny, you guys. I actually, if I look like I got googly eyes, I'm also tuning into the comments on the live stream. There's Jen, there's Laura. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Steve. Hi, Christy. Okay, we are in the right place. You guys, I am so excited to be here with you all. My name is Jen Cooper, but everybody calls me Coop. Here is a...
Oh my God, Coop. What grown woman goes by Coop? Anyways, and also, why does every MLM stream start this way? I'll tell you why. In my opinion, it's because they're trying to seem casual, relatable, and just like you. I feel like that's intentional. If it feels like FaceTime with a friend, you're more likely to trust whatever comes next, no matter how absurd it is. So I don't think that this is fake. Yeah, I don't think this is fake. I think that this is intentional. This is their way of coming across as relatable. Oh, listen, I don't have it all figured out. I used to do this when I was in slumber parties, and I would be doing parties and I would drop stuff. I would drop stuff intentionally, trying to, what did they call it? What was that term? Dummy down. Dummy down. You couldn't see my air quotes. You know, make your party not seem so perfect. That's what we're seeing here. Yeah.
A virtual high five or a handshake. It's so good to be here with you all. Tonight is going to be super fun. I'm going to try and keep you on your toes and zip right through the end because I got a big announcement at the end. And if you are someone who thrives with the group effect, meaning like you get energy off of other people and you get inspired by people easily, and you are looking for some accountability and you like a little extra cash in your pocket and you like some free products, you're going to want to stay on to the end because I've got some really big announcements coming your way and you are not going to want to miss it. So now.
Oh, God. Okay. Here's the translation. Join my downline. I feel like this is just recruitment language in disguise, because I believe this was sent to me, and I think this is in their group where they're trying to entice people to buy the products because now apparently they're open to customers and also, you know, recruiting people. So I feel like this is just recruiting language in disguise. It's almost like she's dangling cash and community to get people to emotionally invest before they mention any products, any compensation plan, or a price tag. She's like, just hang on tight, guys. I have something exciting. 2008 called and they want their strategy back. This overhyping, stick to the end because we have a giveaway. Oh, let me guess, it's merch. Oh, let me guess, free product. Oh, let me guess, a cash giveaway. Okay, whatever. It is time. Guys, you know what's coming. And I have to show you the shirt too. Look. A friend of mine sent this to me and I love it. And if you're new to my channel, it is an ASMR moment. Glass with ice. I'm going to open it. You're going to rate it 1 through 10 if you are a Mufasa. It is time. You rate it 1 through 10, 10 being super crispy. The opening is not going to be so crispy. However, the pour, I hope you have headphones on because it is delicious. So hang on 1 second. Here we go. Actually, we stand Dr. Pepper Japan. Okay, here we go. Okay. I mean, I guess it was all right. That's not my favorite part. This is my favorite part. Is this an ASMR channel? Of course not. But do we have ASMR moments? Yes. Are we a fan of Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Strawberries and Cream? You know it. You know it. Oh. Right? The pour. Do you guys have your favorite flavor or your favorite drink? Let me know in the comments if you do. The pour is so crispy. So during the summer months, that's what I'll be doing because I've learned from even smarter people, smarter scientific people in the chat that it has to do with the weather. So I hope you guys love that. As much as I love a crispy Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Because I do. Let's see what else she has to say. Yes, go get yourself a Pepsi. Absolutely. And now you want a Dr. Pepper. Listen, I'm sorry, but go get you one.
Now is the time to get tagging all of your homies in the comments. Get them all in here. We need
what'd you say? Jen Cooper. Coop. What did you just say? Tag all of your homies? No. It's a no for me.
to kind of have a heart-to-heart, y'all. Bring it all in. Everybody bring it in. Let everybody know that we are connecting live right now, and there's going to be so much great information. I really want to help you all that already have your Nueva body in hand. If you already have it in hand.
Name the movie. I know you know it, Tank Top Friend, because you commented this. Name the movie. I know the movie. Yes, you got it. Clueless. Yes.
I want you to sound off in the comments. I want you to be like, holla in the comments. Let us know. Maybe if you've got.
What in the unseasoned boiled chicken is happening here? Please stop it.
Got yours on the way to you. Make sure you sound off in the comments. Or if it's something that you're still considering, or you're like, I need a little bit more information, that's okay too. You guys, either way, tag the person that invited you here below. Let them know you.
First of all, why are people that are guests on this video tagging the people that invited them? That's weird. If they were any kind of an actual salesperson, they would know that that person is on there. I'm sure that they do like the highlight thing on Facebook to notify everybody that they're going live. Come on. Jen, this is embarrassing. Oh, wait, Coop, this is embarrassing.
You are here, and let's get right into this, okay? So while I said we have...
Right. So funny story, DC, was it last night, DC? She just did a live. It was last night or the night before. I don't remember. I was going to cover that. DC covered it. And I was like, well, I'll cover this one because I had 2 of these that were sent to me. And so here we are. Here we are. But check out DC's video because she does talk about the Excel spreadsheet that, what was her name in that video that created this document? And it was like, they were acting like it was this incredible thing. And it's like, bro, it's a spreadsheet. It's not that serious. Yeah, I don't remember her name, but anyways, go watch DC's video.
An announcement coming at the end that you're not going to want to miss. If you have not heard already, tomorrow is, I was just going to say tomorrow is the big day, but can we all admit that over the last 90 days, there have been a lot of big days? Like, it's been like one explosion of awesomeness to another amazing bit of awesomeness, and then another and another. And it's like just nonstop. I mean, how cool is this? It's nonstop. And I was going to say, I'm here for it. I am here for the fun. I am here for the health. I am here for the next level. I am here for something different.
Girl, you're making my eyebrows muscles, the muscles around my eyebrows are tired watching her. They're tired from this. I'm so excited. You guys, I'm so excited to be. Jen, calm down. Take a deep breath. Bring it down a notch, okay? It's weird. It's like you're talking to a bunch of kindergartners, getting ready for circle time, getting ready to hand out gold stars. Relax. These are adults you're talking to. My God.
Can I get an amen if y'all are with me?
Can I get a hell no?
Okay, so tomorrow is yet another big day at 12 o'clock Eastern, right here inside this group. The man, John Melton, and my sis from another...
Did she just say the man, John Melton, and then my sis from another? I paused it too soon. Jen, why do you talk like this? Do you think that it makes you sound cool? Do you think that it makes you sound trendy, relatable? Because it doesn't. In my opinion, it doesn't. I could be wrong, though. John Meltdown, LOL. The real John Melton, aka Little Fella. Him and his buddy, Tony Zalecki.
Other Miss Margie Alaprandi are going to be live in this group to share with you guys the details that we're going to be able to order both the snow collagen.
That whole vibe about, first of all, snow collagen. I would like to do a separate video on that. But the whole vibe from her around snow collagen is like picture this. Kindergarten teacher, shout out to all the teachers. Y'all are incredible humans. We appreciate you. A kindergarten teacher that is doing a story time and is trying to like engage every single student and emphasizing the book and using body language and changing the tone, the pitch, and all that of their voice. That's what this is giving. I have my pencil out. That's what this is giving. And she's talking to adults. It's weird. It's weird, my homie. I can't even.
That y'all have been anticipating. And if you've been with us a bit, you know that we don't shortcut a collagen, y'all. There's not going to be anything like it. It will.
Oh, here's a fun little fact for you, Jen. You may want to write this down. Do you need to use my pencil? No. Remember when you were in Modere and you guys would villainize powdered collagen, but now you have a powdered collagen, right? That's kind of weird. It's kind of a contradiction. Because remember when they were in Modere and they would say things like, nobody, no powdered collagen is like liquid biocell. There's nothing like it. Your body absorbs it better. What do you think happens when you mix a powder with a liquid? Jen, Coop, talking to you. Oh, but now you guys don't have liquid biocell. So now that's not true anymore because Shackley has that. But, now snow collagen. Oh, whatever. It's weird. It's weird.
Will be untouchable. 8 pure ingredients, the right ingredients, the ones that you have been asking for in their purest, most high quality form. You guys, this snow collagen has been long awaited, and we cannot wait to all get our hands on it tomorrow, both customers and social marketers.
Oh yeah, because the social marketers are the biggest customers. We know that. I love this pure ingredient thing that she just mentioned. Notice that she's not explaining what the product does or how it works, just telling you it's pure and it's going to be untouchable, guys. Untouchable. That's not science, first of all. That's marketing can we call it ick marketing? I kind of like how that flows. I'd like to call that ick marketing if you guys, if you guys are cool with it. When someone can't tell you what a supplement does in plain language, that should be a giant red flag. Giant.
Okay. And also, what's going to be available? The Nueva Nitro that y'all have been hearing about, the molecular hydrogen and nitric oxide product that has so many benefits. Oh my God, so many helpful benefits. I can speak to it. I have taken it. I was a tester in the group. I said, we need this ASAP. I had to wait a long time to finally get it last week. It is delicious. It has so many benefits, and I cannot wait for all of you to enjoy and reap all the goodness from both of these products.
Okay. Can we talk about this? Because some of you are much smarter than I am in this department. From what I understand, isn't hydrogen one of the most volatile elements, gases? Am I understanding that correct? Listen, I can feel y'all typing. Let me know. Also, for those of you that have not caught up on the Nueva lore, because there's been a lot of it, DC and her audience on one of the live streams, thanks to Margie Aliprandi and her the graphics that she was using, they were able to find out that this nitro, I think is what she called it, is actually a product from HydroShot, which is an existing retail brand. So I believe that they are white labeling the product, and they're like, oh, we're going to make this a powder instead of the drink. I think it's a carbonated drink. DC, if you're still here and I know you said you were going to be crocheting. If your hands are free, you can type. Isn't it a carbonated beverage from HydroShot? I'm not endorsing that product, just to be clear. I'm just telling you, this was all uncovered. Oh, they've moved the ingredients around in the powder. Interesting. Thanks, DC. Guys, go subscribe to DC's channel too. If you haven't already, she's amazing. They've moved the ingredient around. What? They've moved the ingredients around. There it is. Wild. Yeah, so I don't understand that part of it. And the liquid beverage is still being sold on h2bev.com. So you don't even have to get it through an MLM if that's something that you really want to take. Y'all know my stance on supplements, especially after getting out of MLM, especially after becoming a certified personal trainer and knowing better and going through my nutrition course that I'm going through. So yeah, you can dissolve molecular hydrogen in water though. Okay. All right. Well, I know Amy is the resident science wizard, and also Kay Marie, and there's several other people too. Appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Let's see what else she says. And just warning, there's going to be these testimonials. It's all centered around weight loss. That's why I gave the disclaimer that I did at the beginning of this. So just prepare yourself.
So, Nueva Nitro, Snow Collagen, coming at you live tomorrow, both customers and social marketers. And a little birdie told me that John and Margie have something special up their sleeves for you. They told me that they've got a little extra if you like saving money and you like having some extra benefits. You're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to pay attention to what they announce tomorrow at noon.
I just know she's exhausted when she gets off of these lives. For me, because I'm just myself. Those of you that have spent time with me in person, you know that this is who I am. But I also remember when I was in MLM and I would do these lives, and it was this over the top energy, weird angles, too much lighting, weird cult-like language. And I remember how exhausted I was when I would end the live stream because I was playing a part. We were taught when I was in MLM to be over the top with your energy to make sure that it transfers through the camera. Probably by John Melton. Yeah. So I just know she is exhausted when she gets off of here because of this over the top energy that she's going to have to maintain for however many minutes.
Eastern. So you guys, if you want to be first to know about the snow, about the nitro when they drop, just tag the person that invited you here with a hashtag snow, and they'll know to make sure they keep you in the loop. All right? Does that sound good?
Oh my God.
Question. Who all out there
What is that face?
has received their tiny little pep stack?
Pep stack. That's interesting. Have y'all seen a picture of these up close? They look wet. They look like they're not put together well. Clumpy almost. Have y'all seen it? I put it in the thumbnail for another video that I have in the video description where I break down the mouse study that they refer to often that I debunked. And if I recall correctly, and I'll probably bring this up several times because of the claims that they make around this capsule that has Sloop 332 in it. That's never been tested on humans, by the way, for research purposes only. They make all kinds of claims. But anyways, in the mouse study, if I remember correctly, because it's been several weeks since I did that video, I think you would have to have like 17,000 times the amount that is listed in Nueva body to get the same kind of results as what they gave to the mice in the study. Now, obviously, people aren't mice. Humans are not mice. So, yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the images are, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, check that video out. It is listed in the video description where I break down that study and the math, the conversion of this is how much they gave to the mice, and this is how much a human, I believe the average weight that I did was like 150 pounds, and it was like 17,000 times the amount that they have listed in this to get the same results that were not conclusive in the mouse study. So anyways, for my science friends.
Who all has received their pep stack? I'm going to need you to drop in the comments something good. If you have something good to share, it's very soon.
What if they don't have something good to share? What if they're taking it and they have seen no difference? Oh, you don't want them sharing that. Yeah, information control. Hello? All right.
It's very early. Yes, we were all surprised, you guys. We knew that we were on to something big. but I don't think any of us had any idea that it would be this big.
Oh my God, the dramatic voice is too much. Guys, we knew it was going to be big, but we didn't know how big it would be. I am in a rare mood tonight. My goodness.
This fast. That is
Mm.
not something that we were expecting, even though we know it's going to be big, like bigger than big. Biggest thing we've ever done. But we didn't know that people were going to notice something so quickly. Now, before you're like, hey,
that should be a red flag. That right there. This we got to do a pause story with this. Keep it clean. It's a family show. That should be a red flag. If you're taking a supplement, especially a proprietary blend supplement that has ingredients listed that have never been studied on humans, and you're seeing dramatic weight loss, red flag. Yeah. Right now, there's a pause story. The cringe is big. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. When the random orange pill you took hits. Hope you're close to the bathroom. This pill tastes like dirt. No, we are not Boo. Yeah, I feel like she's a kindergarten teacher talking down to her students. Agreed. Pause story. The spider I thought was dead and was asking my husband to relocate is not where I last saw it. Burn it all down. Pause story. When you're trying so hard to poop, but your mom products hit hard. Your MLM products hit hard. Yep. When the supplement pill tastes like scam. Oh my God. When McDonald's says the ice cream machine is broken. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pause story. My brain is buffering. Relatable. Pause story. My face after tasting Hydro Shot. I didn't read that whole comment. Oh, wow. Y'all nailed it. So good.
Super. I didn't notice anything in the last 4 days. Let's gain a little perspective here, shall we?
It's been 4 days. What do you mean? Perspective on what? Weight loss should not happen in 4 days like that. Oh, God. I hate it.
Everybody's journey is unique. Everybody's story is their own. And mark my words, we are committed to helping each and every one of you get the results that you came to us for. And we're going to see it through. And after tonight, you're going to have some good little nuggets in your pocket to help it work even better for you. Even if it is working for you already, we're going to help you up at a click. Is that cool, guys? Drop a "that's cool" Coop in the comments. Sean, I'll take the next slide.
Did she say that's cool poop? No, she said that's cool coop, but it definitely sounded like that's cool poop. You know what I'm saying?
So I already kind of led on to this, or I'll take the slide. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Let me.
Can you guys see anything? All right, y'all.
What was that little dance? It's okay to have a pause. It's okay to see how I just paused there. Nothing happened. It's okay. This like weird dance to fill the void. It's cool. You don't have to do that. May want to write that down, Coop.
I already told you, something big is coming.
Here come the slides, guys.
Something big is coming. It's bigger than we thought it was going to be. Move on to the next slide, please, Sean. I want to give you a little tidbit of what I'm talking about.
Okay. This is the first round of testimonials and the reason I gave the disclaimer at the beginning. We're going to read these and then we're going to hear what she has to say about it. This first one, Laura, which by the way, Laura, if this is your testimonial, you should run the other way. So Laura says, I know I've been inflamed lately. Really? How? Tell us more details. I would love to know. And be specific. For the love of God, please be specific. I was just curious last night and I weighed. I never weigh at night. Plus, I started my cycle too, so I never weigh during that time of the month. Okay? I was surprisingly down 1.8 pounds and another 2.4 this morning. Okay. 4.2 pounds total. By all means, not saying I've lost that amount of weight in just 3 days, except that's exactly what you said, Laura. Nice try. It's definitely inflammation or water weight, but definitely feels good and is motivating. Okay. All right. Thanks. I hate it. Let's see. Carol says day 2 of taking body, and I did 5,100 steps before 12:30. I average less than 2,000 daily. Now, Carol, if you keep that up, that just means you're moving your body more, which in turn is going to burn more calories, which means that you're more than likely putting yourself into some kind of a calorie deficit, which over time is going to help you if your goal is to lose weight. That's how that works. So there's that. Alana, I think that's how you say her name. I hate this so much. Yeah, these are testimonials, Amy. Wild. Okay, y'all. Day 2. Day 2. I've had tons of energy, enough to get some projects done around here. I went up to get a shower, and when I stepped on the scale, I was shocked, down 3 pounds in 2 days, guys. I wasn't expecting more than a pound, if that. I consider that a bonus, but the energy is so freaking amazing. You know what, Elise? Same. Same. Then we have Karen. Okay. Karen says, excuse me, down a pound, no crashes. Appetite is less with no cravings. Energy through the roof, no jitters. Sleeping well. Wait a second. So it's giving you energy and it's helping you sleep. That's wild. I've never heard that from an MLM rep or an MLM customer before. Wild. Took body at 7:07 or 7 a.m. Other supplements at 07:30. Had a healthy breakfast, laundry in the washer, and I'm just getting started. Sounds like placebo to me. Yep. All right. Then we have Cynthia Michelle. Y'all are in a cult. So just, FYI. Let's see. Hey, Jen. Okay, so my 3-day. Okay, so Jen asked her customers or her distributors or whatever, if they were even open to customers at this time, for testimonials. That's what I'm seeing here. Hey, Jen. Okay, so my 3-day, down 4 pounds and have more energy than I have had in years and sleep like a baby. Again, having more energy and sleeping better. Those are 2 different systems. So that's wild. Thank you. And I'm so glad I hopped on board. Can't wait to see more results. Mm-hmm. Let's play this and let's hear what Jen has to say. Then I'll give my thoughts on that.
About just in the last 7 days, we've had some people notice some things that they just wanted to share. These are not claims. These are personal experiences. Laura says she knows she's been inflamed lately. She was just curious last night and weighed in. She never weighs at night and not before starting a cycle. And surprisingly was already down 1.8 pounds, another 2.4 in the morning. And she already knows because she's wise. This may not be true weight, but definitely inflammation, possibly water weight. Either way, she feels good. My girl Carol said on day 2, she did 5,100 steps when she used to average 1,230. That's crazy. Awesome, Carol. Elena says, day 2, she's had energy, enough to get projects done. Got up to get in the shower, stepped on the scale, down 3 pounds, wasn't expecting that. That was a bonus, but the energy, how she felt was worth its weight in gold. Down a pound, no crashes, appetite less. No cravings, energy through the roof, sleeping well, just getting started. All right, day 3, down 4 pounds, more energy, had better sleep in years, like a baby. So glad I hopped on board. Can't wait to see my results. Next slide, please.
Okay, before she goes to the next slide, let's talk about that. Let's unpack all of this, because I love that she said these aren't claims and immediately followed it with claims. Immediately followed it with claims. It's actually one of my favorite things about this section here. Also, let's be clear, losing 4 pounds in 3 days isn't fat loss. It's likely water weight inflammation or glycogen depletion. I know. And we can't ignore the placebo effect here. So if you think that a product is working, you might sleep better, you might even eat differently, or you might move more, as we saw the example of 5,200 steps before 12:30 a.m. or 12:30 p.m., I believe, where they normally average 2,000. That's a perfect example of that. But that doesn't mean that the product caused it. That's not how that works. So
you guys, can you even, like, are you picking up on some commonalities of what the rest of us may have to look forward to real soon? We've got another day 4, down 3 pounds, slept through the night, 3 nights in a row. 3 nights in a row of good sleep, no crash, steady energy all day. Mine is definitely clearer. By far, expectations were far exceeded. Oh yeah, chronic back discomfort.
I'm sorry, what? I love, do you see? I love when they will say discomfort instead of pain. Like, that's not saying the same thing. Like, we don't all know that they're talking about back pain when it says back pain in the picture for this testimonial. Oh yeah, and let me quote it. Oh yeah, chronic back pain drastically diminished. But Coop here is going to change it, even though it says that on the screen here. She's going to change it and say back discomfort. Yep. Oh man, let's read this middle one. So I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling. It's almost as if everything I've done today has been kind of a little workout. I'm not talking about that I'm out of breath and my heart is racing. I'm talking about that pumped, oh my God, what a good workout, release of endorphins and dopamine feeling. See, no, absolutely not. Hate it. My body is like taking the trash out. Heck yeah. We crushed that workout by taking the trash out. If that makes any sense at all. Also, it's 3:30 and not 1 cup of coffee. I'm sorry, I can't help it. This is so wild. This is like amateur hour. That's what this seems like. I can't read this third picture. Let's see what they have to say here.
Drastically diminished. I don't know how, Kristen says, I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling. It's almost as if everything I've done today has kind of been a workout. I'm not talking about being out of breath or heart racing. She's talking about being like that pumped up feeling of releasing of endorphins and dopamine in her body. Her body is like taking out the trash. Like, yeah, we crushed that workout, and not 1 cup of coffee by 3:30 p.m. What about?
First of all, there's nothing wrong with having a cup of coffee if you like a cup of coffee and you're not caffeine sensitive. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. What do you...
About Jennifer, who says her energy is up, motivation is up, brain fog gone, 3 inches around her waist, 5 pounds on by day 3. Guys, do I need to go on? So here is the deal. Here's the deal. I know that it looks like some people are having a fast start, but let's not mix that up with being a quick fix, because all of your...
Okay, if that were true, Jen, let me get a little closer. If that were true, you wouldn't be highlighting these particular testimonials. If you weren't pitching this like it were a quick fix, then you would have selected other testimonials. But everything about these testimonials has to do with better energy and better sleep at the same time. 2 different mechanisms of the body, first of all. And everything has to do with weight loss. So that's exactly how you're pitching this. Like it's a quick fix. While saying, listen, you guys may not be having results. Yeah, they're probably not having results because they're taking in my opinion, based on the math that I did, that was based on the study that's linked in the previous video, that's linked in this video description, they don't have enough of the SLU PP332 or SLUP 332 in this product that will mimic the study in mice, and humans aren't mice. So yeah. Anyways.
Results are coming on your beautiful timeline, in your beautiful way, in your story that you get to record all the details every day and be able to hopefully pay it forward and share it with somebody else who's looking for the solutions that you will have experienced yourself. Now, I want you to know that at Nueva, if you didn't know already, we are a lifestyle company. That is who we are. It is what we stand behind. It is our objective to help provide you simple and achievable steps every single day that you can rope into even the busiest of schedules, simple and achievable shifts in your lifestyle that you can embody and let it empower you to help you maximize your results with the tiny magic tap.
Coop, you have reached your word count for the day. Disrespectfully, please end this slide at this point. Oh my God.
Okay, and not just that, but far beyond the tablet, we want you to have that empowerment. So let's move on to the next slide and move into a bit of what I'm talking about with lifestyle changes.
Oh my God, are you kidding? Okay, do y'all remember back in the day? Oops, I picked the wrong one. There we go. I like the black frame that some of you pointed out, and I think it was a members only live. Do you guys remember in Modere there was like, I believe there was 5 choices like this. It was something like 10,000 steps. I think the don't eat fried food thing was in there. Do y'all remember that? 10,000 steps, probably water. I don't remember, but there was several steps like this. Now, this is my theory when it comes to multi-level marketing companies. They do this so that they can get people to think that the product is what got them the results. But many of these are, not all of them, are going to change your caloric intake, your energy intake. When you are decreasing your caloric intake and you're moving your body more, you're putting yourself into a calorie deficit, which over time can produce weight loss. So are the results people are getting over time from them moving their body more, decreasing their caloric intake, putting themselves in a calorie deficit, or was it from the pill? Because science says that it's more than likely from being in a calorie deficit. No pill required, no MLM product required. But let's look at each of these items here. Drink 2 liters of water. I'm assuming that's per day. Avoid sugary drinks. Okay. If you're going from drinking sugary drinks to not drinking sugary drinks, you're definitely going to impact your caloric intake. So that's going to address your energy intake. If you're walking 10,000 steps, which this is very ableist of them to assume that anybody and everybody can walk 10,000 steps a day. And if I remember correctly, that's not even based on actual research. I could be incorrect though, but not everybody can walk 10,000 steps a day. Not everybody should be walking 10,000 steps a day. That's going to be based on that individual, their abilities, if they have mobility issues, if they're able to even walk. I mean, this is crazy to me. Don't eat fried foods. Well, if you're tracking your macros and it has room for fried foods, I think that you're okay in moderation. And then this is my favorite. Eliminate white flour and rice and sugar. Oh my God. I hate it. There's nothing wrong with having some rice. There's nothing wrong with uh, carbs break down into glucose, which is sugar. So interesting that they're saying this because these things are going to impact your caloric deficit that you're creating. So if people get results taking this product over a period of time, it's going to be from putting themselves in a calorie deficit. That's my final answer. Also, please eat the carbs. Okay, thank you.
Every single one of us have the ability to make without a whole lot of thought. I know you might be looking at it thinking, yeah, that doesn't look like a big.
I know I'm pausing it too soon. I want to get real close when I say this. If you have somebody that is pitching any kind of a nutrition program and they're like, oh, it takes the thought out of it, you should run the other way. Because I think the most powerful thing, at least for me, let me know if you guys can relate. And if not, that's okay too. The most powerful thing for me was when I got out of MLM, I started to pay attention, I got educated, and I started to actually understand how my body works. I started to understand how to fuel my body. I started to understand what I needed in order to perform the way that I wanted to in the gym. I started to understand what my maintenance calories are. I started to understand how to put myself in a safe calorie deficit. And when my body was telling me it was time for something different, or when my body was telling me it was time for a refeed, which is when you are taking in more carbs to get your body to chill out because it's like, oh my God, we're in diet mode. I just started to understand more about how all of this works. And so to you that is watching this, whether you're part of the live stream here or part of the replay crew, the most powerful thing that you can do is to understand your maintenance calories, the amount of calories that your body needs to maintain the weight that you are at currently. And if your goal is to gain weight, then you eat above the maintenance calories. And let's assume that there's not something else going on that requires a doctor visit and possibly medication. Okay. If there is, please go see your doctor. If you are somebody that wants to lose weight, you eat in a small calorie deficit. But you won't know how to lose weight and how to eat and how to make your complete plate if you don't know your maintenance calories. The way that you find your maintenance calories is you have to track. You have to remove the emotional weight of getting on the scale and seeing it as only a data point. You have to look at how you're feeling, how you're sleeping, how your mood is, how hungry are you. You have to look at all of this stuff because it's all data that you collect. You have to track your meals. You have to figure that out and you have to monitor your weight, your macros, all of that stuff. And it's a bunch of data points for you to figure out your maintenance calories because everybody is going to be different. Okay. That was not in my notes, but apparently somebody needed to hear that. If you don't know what your maintenance calories are, it's going to be very difficult to lose weight. The best gift that you can give yourself is to understand how your body works and to remove this emotional around weight, around weighing yourself, around, oh, I can't eat that. Oh, I can't eat that. Now, unless your doctor has said to stay away from carbs, obviously listen to your doctor. But for the majority of people, if you would just figure out and identify your maintenance calories, that's your starting point. What do you want to do? If you're happy with where you're at, that's awesome. If you want to gain some weight, you eat in a surplus. If you want to lose weight, you eat in a calorie deficit. But when I hear people, especially now as a certified personal trainer, when I hear people say stuff like, oh, quick results and blah, 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 and cut out these food groups, what do you think is going to happen when you incorporate those food groups again? You're going to gain all the weight back. And that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay. Let's get back to this. I hope that was okay. I know I went off kind of on a tangent, but that needed to be said, I feel like.
Big deal, but every time I go to do it, I feel like I don't when I'm supposed to. And you guys, I don't just want to read these off and say, drink 2 liters of water, avoid your sugary drinks. I want to give you a reason. I want to give you a reason that means something that's going to significantly amplify your beautiful effects of these Power Pep stacks. Got it? All right. So I'm going to share with, so picture this like I'm selling these lifestyle choices to you. That's how important they are to us.
This was a big one for me too. This was a really big one for me because not everybody gets hunger cues. For me, and this is just my personal experience, if you feel comfortable, you guys could share in the comments. My first, hey, I'm hungry, is I get tired. I don't get hungry. I get tired and then I'm like, oh, I should go lay down or this and that. This is how it was in the past. And so now I'm able to identify that. Am I really tired? Well, no, I slept well last night and I'm able to troubleshoot based on how my body is feeling and based on the stats that I know about last night's sleep and my macros and my tracking and all of that stuff. I'm able to say, okay, this is not me being tired, unless, you know, I have reasons to show that, hey, I'm tired, because sometimes that just happens. But for the most part, for me, I don't know that I'm hungry. Like, I don't feel hungry. I feel tired. So understanding how your body works is not what these people in MLMs are going to teach you. They're not going to teach you, hey, what are the signs that you're hungry? Or what are the signs that you need a rest day? Or what are the signs of, you know, any of these things? They're not going to teach you that stuff. And that's the most powerful thing when it comes to all of this, because if you can understand your body and how it works and your maintenance calories and all of that stuff, these people will have no leg to stand on. Because they'll say stuff about, oh yeah, you take this pill and, you know, you cut out these food groups and this and that. And you can, because you'll educate yourself on your body, you'll understand that they're full of crap, because these people are full of it. She has no idea what she's talking about, and it shows. This is literally amateur hour. Anyways, okay.
That you take seriously and really give it your best. Number one, drink 2 liters of water a day. Why are we doing this? Water, y'all, is going to power up your peptides. Water is going to power up your peps. I want you to think of it like the fuel. Water is like the fuel that tiny tablet needs to burn fat like crazy. Does anybody want to burn fat like?
I'm sorry. That's just ignorant. What do you mean? What do you mean water is what powers up your pep? And I know she's talking about the peptide. No. Hydration supports normal bodily function, of course, but it doesn't activate fat burning mode. This is fake science that conveniently shifts the blame to the buyer. What do I mean? Oh, you didn't lose weight? Oh, were you taking the capsules? Oh, you were? Okay, yeah, you probably weren't drinking enough water. It couldn't possibly be that the product didn't work, that it has such an ineffective amount of Sloop 332, amongst other things, that has never been studied on humans and only has been studied on mice. Oh, no, it couldn't be any of that. It couldn't be that the product doesn't work. No, no, no. It's your fault. And that's what these people do. And that's why she's saying that. Oh, you have to drink enough water because if you don't, the product's not going to work. No.
Crazy up in here. You guys, it also, drinking water is going to help flush out the junk. It's going to release toxins. It's going to get rid of fatty byproducts, all the stuff that you definitely don't want lingering around as you are on your healthy lifestyle journey. And at the end of the day, more.
You can be on a healthy lifestyle journey without subscribing to any of this garbage, but you should subscribe to my channel because I'm going to keep it real. If you're not already subscribed, you should. Because this video, I was really excited to dive into like the fitness, nutrition within my scope. Yeah, we're going to get real sciencey here shortly.
More water. Would anybody like more energy in here? Hands up in the comments or say me if you want more energy, because more water is going to equate to more natural energy. Guys, that good metabolism that you really want, not just so that you can, you know, be like, have your sexy bod, but so that you can go about your day and not be wanting to take a nap and have a crash and feel like you need to just.
That crash could be, hey, we need some food. That crash could be, I need a snack. That crash could be, hey, I need another meal, or I haven't had a meal. That crash could be, I'm legitimately tired and I need rest. And there is nothing wrong with that either. She did say sexy bod. Yeah, naps are elite. Sometimes you just got to take a nap and there's nothing wrong with that. We stand naps on this channel.
Down on the couch. We want you to have a heightened metabolism so that you have more energy to get through your day. Your body, your metabolism can.
Hey, Marie, that sounds delicious. An apple whiskey on the rocks. Now, I am not drinking alcohol right now because I myself am in a calorie deficit. I talk about it in my stories on Instagram. I think I've talked about it in a post as well. But that sounds divine.
Not run on empty. All right, number 2, avoiding sugary drinks. Reason number 1 we need to do this is because sugar is going to kind of go head to head with your peps, guys. Sugar is going to go head to head with your peptides. What it does is kind of like clog up and muddy that space where the signals are trying to be sent to your metabolism. These things are trying to send a signal to your metabolism that if you've got sugary drinks and sugar in there in the way, what it's doing is kind of clogging up that signal that it's sending to your metabolism when it wants to say, metabolism, wake up. Like, we got some calories to burn. We got some fat to burn. We got to go, go, go. You know what I'm saying? So we want to avoid sugary drinks, not just for that, but try skipping the soda so that we can get rid of energy crashes.
I have questions just like you guys do. Hey, Coop, what signals? What clog are we talking about? This is fear-based nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Yes, excessive added sugar isn't ideal for many reasons, but your metabolism is not a toilet that needs unclogging, as she's weirdly referring to it as. It's a dynamic system and sugar doesn't block it, because that's not how that works. All right.
Getting rid of energy crashes. Your body peptide can work. It works so much better with a steady and clean energy. So let's just nix the sugary drinks. All right. Number 3, walking 10,000 steps a day. Walking 10,000 steps a day. Notice I didn't say go grind your face off at Orange Theory and get your booty in a CrossFit gym.
Oh my God. Okay, listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a fan of CrossFit. I know that there are people here that do CrossFit. I'm sure of it. I get it. If you love it and your body can handle it, I think that's fantastic. But there are so many injuries that come from CrossFit. As a trainer, I'm not a fan. That's just my opinion. You do you. You do what makes you happy. What do you mean grinding your face off? See, this is a perfect example of a terrible relationship with moving your body, an extreme relationship with moving your body, thinking that in order for you to lose weight, you have to spend hours and hours and hours at the gym. First of all, if you're new to the gym, if you're new to any kind of workout and you do too much too soon, you can really get injured. You can also have a heart attack. You could also have a stroke, depending on your medical history and what you have going on. So I'm glad that she's saying, oh, you don't have to grind your face off, because all too often I see that from people in MLM. And when I was in an MLM and didn't know any better, I participated and said the same things. You don't have to do that. You don't have to have this extreme relationship with working out. You can do the things that you enjoy doing. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's also remember that the only reason she's mentioning any of this is because she's trying to sell a peptide product that's never been studied on humans, for her own financial gain, by the way. So there's that.
I didn't say that, guys. I said 10,000 steps a day. That might mean taking a few extra walks around the block to make sure you get it done. And here's what I want you to know. Oh, here's why I want you to know. Drop in capital letters in the comments. Movement multiplies results. You want to multiply your effects of the tiny tablet? If you want to multiply your results, you got to get moving, y'all. Chip, chop, chip. Let's go. 10,000 steps a day.
Girl, what? More movement is fantastic if you're able to do that. Not everybody is, and that is okay. More movement it can be good for your heart, your mood, your muscles, but walking does not necessarily amplify a wildly underdosed peptide supplement through Nueva. They say this so that if it doesn't work, they can say it's because you didn't move enough. Or, oh, remember you were still drinking those sugary drinks. Or, oh yeah, remember you were eating rice like all the time. So the results are not from the capsule. That's what I need these people to get. If you're somebody that is considering joining this company or, consuming their product, number one, please see my Nueva playlist. Please type in Nueva anti-MLM in the YouTube search feature and watch and listen. Okay. But also you can lose weight if that's your goal without having to take a product from an MLM company. And the bonus is you'll learn about your body and how it operates. You'll learn about your maintenance calories. You'll learn about all of that stuff. If you just allow yourself to do it and you remove society's pressure specifically around what a woman should look like, how big, how small, how muscular, how thin, how whatever. If you'll just remove that and just be the version of yourself that you are and understand where you're at, what your goals are, and go through the motions of identifying those things so that you understand them. You can also work with a registered dietitian, which are phenomenal human beings that help you to understand how to build a complete plate. You can work with a personal trainer. Your dietitian and your personal trainer can also collaborate and work together. So there's many different ways that you could do this, but none of those ways requires being in an MLM. None of it requires you listening to somebody like Coop, who has no idea what she's talking about. She's just trying to sell you a pill or a powder. Because that's all this is. When you are on a weight loss journey or a maintenance journey, or you're trying to gain weight and you credit a supplement, you're shorting yourself, because at the end of the day, you're the one that did the work. You're the one that ate the food. You're the one that built the plate. You're the one that did the work in the gym or however you're working out. You're able to work out. You're the one doing the work. You shouldn't credit a capsule. You should credit yourself. Anyways.
Walking is also going to get blood and oxygen flowing. Peptides love healthy oxygen and blood flow.
Okay. I forgot to mention, I know I've mentioned it several times. I want to mention it again because I feel like the dosage on this product compared to the study that was done on mice is extremely important. I'm going to mention it again. I did break this down in a previous Nueva video. The amount used in their product is a tiny fraction of what was studied in mice. And even that doesn't translate to human fat loss because humans are not mice. I just want to make sure that I'm mentioning that several times.
Also, walking is a low stress fat burning exercise, right? The body, our body tablet already.
Not everybody can walk like that. Some people, they would be better off depending on mobility, depending on, chronic illness, autoimmune situations, or where they're at. Some people would be better off on like a recumbent bike. That would be safer for them if they have previous injuries or surgeries, things of that nature. See, a real professional in the fitness industry is going to know that about their clients and is going to say, hey, it's not really safe for you yet to do this. So I think maybe we should do this. What are your thoughts? It's about introducing good nutrition habits. It's about introducing fitness movements that are safe for that client, that they can work into their days, small changes at a time, that is sustainable over a long period of time. That's success. These are nothing but quick fix, placebo effects. The science is not there when it comes to any of it. And it's not just, I know I'm coming down hard on this company, but it's not just MLM companies. There's a lot of supplement companies out there that are proprietary blends that You don't know what you're taking. Don't credit a supplement. Credit you for the work that you did, whether we're talking about in the kitchen or moving your body. I know I've said that a couple times, but it's really important.
Is going to kick up your fat burning capabilities while doing less, but getting some steps in is going to make your overall results even.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So you're putting people that are taking this capsule into a calorie deficit through exercising and cutting calories, because 3 of these things is going to involve cutting calories if it's something that's normally consumed by the individual. So you're putting them in a calorie deficit, and then you're telling them by them taking the capsule, they're going to get faster results, which I'm assuming are weight loss. But at the beginning of this, you're telling people it's not a quick fix, and don't compare your stories, but also cut out these 3 things. Make sure you're drinking enough water, because if you don't drink enough water, the peptide's not going to be active enough and it's not going to work. And that's going to be your fault. Do they not hear themselves? This is so ignorant. Ignorant.
More compelling. Are you guys with me so far? Yes. Kim Wilson says sugar is hard on the body, mind, especially the gut.
No, you need carbs, period. Next slide.
What she really means is sugar's the devil, but that's a conversation for another.
It's not. Our body needs glucose. Our body needs glucose. I mean, I would venture to say that if you're a type 1 diabetic, then sugar is probably the devil, because the balance between glucose and insulin is sometimes an hour-to-hour situation that has to be managed. Shout out to all the people with type 1 diabetics. Y'all are incredible humans. Y'all are straight up warriors. Let's just be real. I would say in that case, sugar can definitely be the devil because of the management of insulin and balancing your blood sugar as a type 1 diabetic. But like for people that are not diabetic, specifically type 1, type 2 can be managed over time through diet and exercise. We know that. And, some medications can help as well. For most people, I wouldn't say that sugar is the devil, but that's going to come down to how much of your calorie intake is coming from sugar. Anyways.
Day. All right. Number 4, don't eat fried foods. I know. I live in Texas, y'all. About 1 mile from me, about a mile up the road, there's like 4 fried chicken joints. I mean, what the heck? And there's some construction going on. I'm like, please don't put another fried chicken joint.
Oh, I didn't know that, Julie. That's amazing. It's Disability Awareness Month. Well, I love that we're having this conversation tonight then, especially. Yeah, agreed, Chris. Agreed.
In there, I think we're good. No fried foods. Why? Number 1, a lot of that stuff is fried in seed oils. And what we know about—
oh my God. How did I know? She's not a fan of seed oils. Oh man, we are just going down that pipeline. Oh God. There's nothing wrong with seed oils. Stop it.
Seed oils and most heavy oils like that is that they are inflammatory.
Oh, here we go.
And if they are inflammatory, you got to know, guys, that inflammation is going to alter the efficacy and the ability for our peptides to do what they are designed to do.
Do you see what she's doing here? Do y'all see what she's doing here? If you don't drink enough water, if you're eating fried foods that are fried in seed oils, if you don't cut out white flour, rice, and sugar, what she's doing is she's programming in, hey, if this doesn't work, it's your fault because you didn't do this. Y'all see that, right? I mean, it's clear as day to me, but I've worked my way out of MLM, but let me know, are you guys seeing that too? Because this is so weird. I just feel like this is another way to deflect blame if it doesn't work for people, because, it could never be the product's fault. It's because your body wasn't in the right state. It's your fried food, your sugar, your carbs. It's never going to be the pill's fault. Never. This is a classic cult tactic. Blame the follower so that the system never has to be questioned. because that is something that they don't want. They do not want you questioning. They don't want you, I guarantee you, they are not going to want you asking for the clinical studies on the product. If you're somebody that is considering joining Nueva, ask for the studies on this particular product. Third-party, independent, peer-reviewed studies. Ask them for that because they don't exist. Sloop 332 has never been tested on humans. It's a research use only product. Ingredient, peptide, I don't know what I even want to call that. It's never been tested on humans. So those of you that are in Nueva, congratulations, you're the guinea pigs for this company. Who knows what's going to happen years from now? That's terrifying to think about.
We've got to reduce inflammation. Also, fried foods are going to make you feel sluggish. You know, like if you have like a big greasy burger and you're like, you feel like you need a nap or you feel like you need to sit down.
It's probably from the amount of calories that you've consumed, and it probably has something to do with the fat content in the meal.
You know what I'm saying, Chanel? I know you were going to love all this. I know you feel me. You guys,
I know she's just shouting out her potential customers in this. She's like, I need them to know that I see them so that they'll message me and be like, yes, I'm on board. I know that's what she's doing here. Also, there's nothing wrong with a good burger. Tell me what your favorite toppings are on a burger. When I really want some calories or when I really am craving like a really solid meal, I'm going to do clearly when I'm not in a calorie deficit, I'm going to do a burger with cheese, bacon, an egg, some avocado some avocado. What else do I put on my burger? I don't like a lot of condiments. Did y'all know that? You probably didn't know that. I don't like mustard. This has nothing to do. I do not like mustard at all. I don't care what variation of mustard. I'm not a fan. I do not like mustard. I like ketchup, but I'm not a huge condiment person. Ooh, controversial, but cheese, pineapple, ketchup, mustard, and mayo. Pineapple? I do like pineapple. I do like pineapple. Cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, mustard, relish, and pickles. Okay. I prefer the onion ring, barbecue sauce, and cheddar combo myself. That reminds me of the Western burger from Burger King. Or the rodeo burger. The Western burger, the rodeo burger. I don't remember. Either way, delicious, divine. We love it. Hey, Andy's Web. Mayo, ketchup, cheese, onions, mushroom, egg, lettuce, tomato, onion. I love that. Curry ketchup? I've never heard of that. Is that a thing here in the States? That sounds really good, actually. In a burger, grilled pineapple. I do like pineapple. Now I'm hungry. Sorry, guys. I like pineapple and barbecue sauce on my burgers. Brandy says, I don't like condiments. I love them. In-N-Out double animal style. Speaking my language. I do like the spread, as they call it, from In-N-Out. I do like that. Chip spice? What is this? I need to know what this is. Man, that sounds good. Great. Now I have to try a pineapple burger. Oh, man. All right. Let's see what else she has to say.
It's going to make you
Sounds
sluggish.
good.
Ditch the deep fried stuff, y'all, so that your body peptides can work on a nice, clean palate on the inside. That is going to significantly help you get more results.
Your body is not a palate. Thank you. Next slide or whatever.
Less fried food is going to mean much cleaner insides, which means you're going to be looking better on the outside.
What?
Did we beat that one? Are we good with the fried foods? Can we drop an amen in the comments, guys, if you're with me?
An
Last
amen.
but not least, we want...
Girl, you are not taking anybody to church. Relax.
...to eliminate, and I can almost hear the Italians, the ones that love their Italian bread. Because I am Italian and I love Italian bread. You guys, it's time to eliminate white flour, rice, and sugar.
We're getting there.
What I forgot to say that I'm also a group fitness instructor. And
what? Say what? Because I couldn't find any information on that. Through what organization? And is your certification current? I have so many questions.
One of the things that I always say to my members is, hey, even if you can't figure out your macros and track all the nutrients like carbs, fats, and proteins, if you can try to eat the rainbow, drop in the comments, eat the rainbow. If you can at least aim to eat the rainbow, you're already going to get some results, guys. You're already going.
Well, yeah. And why is that? If you're eating the rainbow, you're probably eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Those are typically low calorie. There's also fiber, along with all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that come from that. So, of course, again, an example of being in a calorie deficit. I need to know who she is certified through. I would venture to say that she probably has not maintained her certification. I will be shocked if she does. I bet it's through NASM. Nothing against NASM, by the way. NASM seems to be a little bit more friendly when it comes to allowing trainers to sell supplements, which I don't agree with at all. I don't think that that's okay. I don't think that that should be a thing, unless it's well, I don't think that trainers should sell supplements unless it's like scientifically backed, like creatine. You know, I don't know. Find that really odd.
And I'm not talking about Skittles. Even though those red ones, why are they so good? I don't eat them, but I'm not talking about Skittles, y'all. I'm talking about deep leafy greens and fruits and vegetables. You want to try to eat the rainbow, okay? Reason being, the white stuff, here's what it's going to do. It's going to spike your blood sugar. It's going to make your insulin go a little nuts, okay?
It depends on what you're pairing that with. So if you're pairing, and this is an example of building a complete plate, if you've got some carbs, let's say white rice, and you're pairing it with a protein, you're pairing it with some fat. So let's say if you're making let's say you're making a taco bowl, for example, and you've got, your ground beef or ground turkey. So you've got your protein, you've got some rice, maybe some cilantro rice. We love that. And then you've got some avocado, some guacamole, some lettuce, you're balancing that with carbs, protein, fiber, because you can put some tomatoes, you can put some lettuce on that, and also fats. So it matters how you're building a complete plate and how your body absorbs it. If you're pairing carbs with some fiber, that's going to help the body to burn that a little bit slower, to not cause those types of spikes. So, oh yeah, some black beans, some salsa. Yeah. Also, if you want to swap the rice for some potatoes, that's fine. I think potatoes are so underrated. They are so good. There you go. Balancing carbs with fats and proteins helps me not feel horrible. Yep. Oh, give your cat some extra treats from me. Okay, please and thank you. Potatoes are amazing. Okay, anyways.
And what you need to know is that when your insulin is spiked and your blood sugar is spiked, it's going to block some fat burning capability. Okay? Peptides are going to thrive. They're going to thrive when your insulin is more stable and balanced. So we don't want any of those peaks. It's going to affect how this product is going to work for you.
Okay. First of all, your body is designed specifically when we're talking, I keep clicking the wrong setting. Sorry, guys. Specifically, if we're talking about glucose and insulin, your body is designed to do that. It's designed to say, oh, we have some extra glucose. Okay, let's bring that down a little bit with some insulin. Let's store this in the liver. Let's turn it into glycogen. Let's store it in the muscles. Let's store it in the liver. Your body is designed to do that. So that's weird. Also, see you later, Julie. This, I feel like, is the go-to line for every unqualified wellness coach. Now, this is the first that I'm hearing of her saying that she's a group fitness instructor. I wonder if she has any other credentials. I was not able to find that online. Insulin is not the villain here. It helps your cells to absorb nutrients. It doesn't shut off fat loss like a switch, like she's trying to make it seem like. You can 100% lose fat while eating rice. You can eat bread. unless obviously you have some allergies to these things. The key is being, as I have said over and over again on this live stream, the key is to be in a calorie deficit, not pretending carbs are poison. Okay, let's pause for one moment and let's talk some science, shall we? Coop, you may want to write this stuff down, okay? Let's talk about why carbs matter. Let's get a little nerdy for a second. Drop me your favorite science emoji in the comments if you want to. Here's the thing. When you eat carbs, whether it's oats, fruit, rice, or potatoes, your body breaks them into glucose. As I was just getting, I kind of was already touching on this. Glucose is your primary energy source. That glucose either gets used right away or it's stored as glycogen in your muscles and your liver. During any physical activity, things like walking, lifting, running errands, your body pulls from that glycogen tank first. If there's no carbs, that's an empty tank. That can lead to feeling like fatigue, brain fog, and poor performance. Remember how I was saying when it's time for me to eat, sometimes I don't get some hunger cues and I get tired? Here we go. That's my body saying, hey, we need some food here. Okay, let's break this down a little bit further. Carbs in the energy cycle. Your body uses a system called cellular respiration, which includes glycolysis, glucose, and ATP. Okay, it's called the Krebs cycle. A lot of us learned about this. I remember learning about this in biology, but I'm also learning, I'm going through this in my nutrition stuff too. Okay, the Krebs cycle breaks down or turns pyruvate into more ATP and some enzymes, adenosine triphosphate, which is an energy source. Then we have the electron transport chain. Most of your ATP is made here. Now, without carbs, this system becomes inefficient. Your body might burn fat or protein, but it's slower. It's messier and often involves muscle breakdown if you're training in a deficit. So, no, carbs don't block your goals. They fuel your ability to hit them. Okay, Jen, Coop, write that down. Okay, let's get back to what she was saying. Whatever she was saying. Which setting? Okay.
That it's gonna deliver. And here's the bottom line, guys, with the white stuff. If you eliminate it, you're gonna be less bloated. Hello, you're gonna fit in you might be able to zip your skinny jeans, fewer cravings.
Gross.
So you get less of that food noise and you're gonna get a faster transformation. That's just it. You guys, what did you
Did I miss a milestone? If I did, I apologize. Oh, I missed a couple. Megan, member for 22 months, she's giving the Joker vibes with the deranged look in the eyes and hollow smile. Yeah, I get that. Jennifer Z, excuse me. Did you shave your head? Ooh, I love your profile picture. Member for 36 months, 3 years, my longest commitment besides the toxic job I left after almost 16 years. First of all, congratulations. I'm sorry that I missed that. That is a huge milestone. Yeah, congrats on leaving that toxic job.
Think of all of that. What did you think of? Was that helpful? See, it's not rocket science, right? Just small.
The fascinating part about that is none of what she said was scientific at all. So I guess there's that.
Simple, achievable things. If we can rope that into our one and done, our one tablet a day, not complicated, guys. One and done, baby. One and done. You pop that orange tablet, one and done a day, one and done each day, and you rope in these lifestyle changes, you're gonna get a result. And
well, of course they're going to get a result because they're putting themselves in a calorie deficit. I feel like I have said calorie deficit like 1,000 times on this live stream. But it's true. That's what is happening. This is a fantasy that she's trying to sell here. That one pill can change everything, but fitness doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. And if it did, I'd be out of a job. I wouldn't have any personal training clients. So yeah, anyways, and Jen would be out of MLMs if it did work like that. There's no human studies. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. No human studies showing this dosage of this peptide does what they claim it does. But they don't tell you that because that is not going to help them sell more product or sign up more people to join the company.
Just in case.
Oh my God, 42 months, Avery Joe? With these other lifestyle changes, it's almost like the tablets aren't the only thing working, if they're even working at all. Great point. Also, thanks for being a member and thanks for your help yesterday. If y'all need a website designed, hit up Avery Joe. She's amazing and so easy to work with.
You're doubting us and you need a little bit more motivation.
I love it.
Sean, let's move on to the next slide. You guys, I know everything you just learned was probably helpful, and you probably heard the term learning is leverage. I've also heard the expression that applied learning is leverage.
Why is
so
she talking
now
like that?
It's your turn. Now it is your turn to see what you can really do with this one and done tiny tablet every day while weaving in those choices. So introducing,
God,
next slide, please.
Why are you yelling?
You guys, we are about to kick off the first ever one and done challenge, your 30-day summer shred challenge. Doesn't that just sound sexy when you hear it? Like your 30-day summer shred. Like that's so hot.
It's not hot. Stop it. We have a visitor. Would y'all like to see Luna? Hold on. Let me get everything. Hi, Mama. Hi, little girl. Do you want to come and say hi? Come here. Come and say hi to everybody. Hi, honey. Hi. What are you doing? You had a good nap? You were just sleeping. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Luna. She is my little fur baby. One of 3, but she is mine. She hangs around me. She follows me around. So here's your toe bean shot. Oh my gosh, look at her face. She does. She always knows when we need a break. Hi, honey. What have you been doing, huh? Let's get some purring. Yeah, she really is my shadow. She absolutely is. I don't know if you guys can hear her. Her purr is kind of quiet right now. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Oh, careful. Watch those paws, girl. Watch the murder mittens. Yeah, this was a good break. Hi, honey. Hi. I love you. Murder mittens. Oh, you can hear the purrs? What are you doing? Oh, sorry to scare you. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I love you. I love you, Mama. You knew we needed that break, didn't you? Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Only beans. That's so funny. New tier, just here for toe beans. That's a good idea. I know. She loves me and I love her. I love her. Huh. Yeah. She's like, I'm here now. Luna's my upline. So Avery Joe designed a merch idea that I'm going to do probably a members only poll. So look for that. I just haven't had a chance to do it. It is a, what is that called? A singing bowl? Oh, wait, get your claw out. Okay, thank you. A singing bowl? Why does that feel like that sounds so weird? Singing bowl. Sound bowl. Thank you. I was like, why does that sound weird? Because that's not what it's called. It's a sound bowl. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it. Luna, thank you for that. I love you. You're so cute. What setting or what? Okay, this one.
Is one and done. It's not complicated. We are going to kick this sucker off on Friday, just in a few days, July 18th, and we're going to run it for 30 days. You all can do anything for 30 days. And in case you're doubting yourselves, I want.
Oh, okay. So you're putting them in a calorie deficit for 30 days, and they're more than likely going to lose weight, and you're going to say it's from the pill when they've adjusted their diet and they're moving their body more. Got it.
I want you to stay close. Let me give you some details and let me show you exactly how we've got you start to finish. We're going to get you through this and we are going to get your result. That's our hot.
Oh my God. I have more soda to pour. Would you guys like an ASMR pour? I should have done that before I played the video. Are you guys into that? Yes, Avery Joe, it is such a basic challenge. Oh, okay. All right, let's do it. Here we go. I hope you have headphones on. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy these Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Strawberries and Cream that's linked somewhere over here. You'll see it. Okay.
Motivation right now, and it should be yours too. Next slide, please.
Next slide.
All right, challenge details. Starting on Friday, ending Sunday, August 17th. Here's what you got to do. You got to take some before photos of your body, your face, the scale, and also go ahead and take some measurements. Okay. What we're going to do is one and done, baby. Take one body right here. That's it. A teeny tiny little tablet, magic unicorn mix here.
Except it's not.
Pep stack. Take it first thing in the morning with water on an empty stomach and commit to those 5 lifestyle changes. And here's
all 5 changes.
We are not going to, be banging down your door. Hey, did you drink your 2 liters of water? Hey, there's no fried food in there, is there? We're not going to do that. This is an honor system. But what I can tell you is if you can rope in those five lifestyle shifts, you will amplify the most results you could get in 30 days. You're going to amplify that. You feel me, guys? It's worth it. It's worth saying I am worth giving 30 days of the best shot I can give.
I guarantee you, if you work with a registered dietitian and you work with a certified personal trainer and you work with them for 30 days, you're going to gain far more than you would from being a part of this group taking this company's product.
Commit to all 5. Check in every Friday, and we're going to be doing weekly giveaways of the Nueva body. Every Friday, did you hear that? Free product, free body, every single Friday just for checking in. And when you check in, you're not just saying, hey, I want you to take what you recorded all week and I want you to you're going to drop in a master post that we will put up shortly in the social retail group. We're going to pin it to the top where you can find it really easy. You're going to check in week 1. Here's what I noticed. And you're going to snapshot exactly what you noticed. Type it out for us. Let us cheer you on. We are so excited to offer that to you. And just for checking in, we're going to be doing drawings of free body, the products that you've been on pins and needles waiting for, stalking your mailman for the last few weeks. This could arguably be one of the most anticipated products in all of our profession. And I don't say that lightly. I say that with so much passion and conviction by evidence of what many of our inboxes look like, for starters. And secondly, nobody has this and nobody will. So with that being said, let's move on to the next page. Y'all want to know what's in it for you besides looking smoking hot and smoke show ready?
Smoke show? Coop, it is 2025. Okay. I don't think, maybe it's just me. Do we still say smoke show? Let me know if, do we still say that? Is that still a thing? Oh my God.
So at the end of this 30 days, our biggest transformation, first place is getting $500 and free product. Second place is getting $300 and free product. Oh my gosh, can I just like get the money signs? Guys, drop some money signs in the comments. I mean, holy cow. I want an extra couple $100. What about you guys? Second place is $300 and free product. Third place, $200 and free product. Fourth place, $100 and free product. Fifth place, $50 and free product. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The last 5, so the top 10 essentially, the last 5 are going to get free product. Do you see how many winners we get to have? You guys, this isn't just going to be the one biggest loser. We want as many of you all. Can I be honest with you? We're after your testimonial, and we're going to do whatever we can to support you in being one of the very first testimonials in the entire world with this tiny power peptide, right?
Oh my God. Okay. I mean, at least she admitted that, because what? So now she's attempting to gamify fat loss. These types of incentives push people into dangerous behavior. She's creating this competition. And in my opinion, there's going to be people that participate in this that are going to implement, extreme restriction, dehydration, disordered eating, just for a shot at cash and some free product. They don't care how you get there. They just want a dramatic photo that they can use to recruit the next wave. And it's disgusting and it's sad. And also, depending on the state that all of this is happening, there are specific rules and regulations that you have to follow for these types of contests. And I just wonder if that's being followed. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think all the coverage might have had an impact. God, I hope so. Yeah, she's buying testimonials. Yes. And they will use your pictures and product testimonials for free forever. It's a bad deal folks run. And we see it all the time. They'll say things like, oh, check out my friend so-and-so's result. They don't tag them in that. And they're not even friends with that person. But they want people to think that, oh, this is somebody that I coached to get these results, and I can coach you too. But they probably don't even know that person. They just saw the testimonials in the group. It's really gross. Really gross. Side note, if you have ever been burned by a weight loss scam, a toxic coach, or an MLM product that did more harm than good, I definitely want to hear your story. I do want to start a new series here on YouTube. So I'm collecting submissions for an upcoming series that I just mentioned. Fitness fails, MLM horror stories, nutrition nightmares. Send them to me through my website, and it's erinbees.com. It's also linked in the video description. Also, I've linked my full Nueva playlist down there as well. And if you stay through the end, I was going to try and redirect, but the video I wanted to redirect to is just like over 2 weeks old. That's the one with the mouse study. It's the thumbnail that has the picture of the capsule blown up. It's like 3 or 4 capsules. You'll see it. You'll see the orange capsules. I do have it listed in the video description. But anyways, I was going to try and redirect, but I found out that I couldn't do it that way. So I apologize. Let's see what else she has to say.
Here, that nobody has and nobody will have.
Thanks, Avery Joe.
We cannot wait to shout your name from the rooftops, to snapshot your story and be putting it in our slide deck like those ones you saw in the beginning. Why not you? Drop in the comments, why not me?
I would love for you guys, whether you're watching this live with me or, watching the replay, I would love for you to give people advice on why they should not be joining this company, or any MLM for that matter. So if you want to offer some advice to people, feel free to drop that in the comments. I think that that's an important conversation to have.
Guys, I also, if you guys would like to participate with us, do not sleep on this. You need to tag the person that invited you, tag all your teammates, make sure that everybody is plugged in, excited, ready to get a result, ready to cheer for each other. Okay, if you don't like money, you don't like free stuff, and you don't like people, and you don't like getting smoke show ready, this is definitely not for you.
Or if you don't like scams and a product not having scientific evidence to back up any of the claims. You left that part out though, Jen.
But if you do like any of those things, you want to make sure that you stay on top of this. Take your pictures, take your measurements, get ready for Friday. And last but not least, guys, don't forget, I had so much fun. Did you guys have fun tonight?
No.
Was this helpful for you?
I mean, I had fun with you guys, not with her, just for clarity's sake.
Drop in the comments what's helpful for you, or what was helpful. I would love to know. And you guys, don't forget that tomorrow at noon Eastern, right in this group, Margie and John are going to be live in this community to show you exactly what's coming and available for you so that you get the best savings possible on our brand new Snow Collagen, our highly anticipated collagen, as well as the Nueva Nitro. Both customers and social marketers, it will be available for you tomorrow. Come back and see us at noon. Get ready to dive into the one and done, baby.
I feel like I just need to stop and drink some water, and I hope you have your favorite hydro flask full of crispy, cold, delicious water, because she is making me want to rage. So if you have not had any water, make sure that you have some, okay? Your favorite snack. This is my favorite. I carry this everywhere, actually. When I don't have my hydro flask with me, it's weird. I forgot it the other night when we went to dinner, and I was like, forgot my hydro flask. Anyways.
One tablet done for the day. We are so excited to capture your result. It is so important to us, friends. We cannot wait to see you tomorrow and then again on Friday.
Okay, goodbye. I'm so done with her. I am so over her misinformation. I do want to find out who she's certified through for group exercise specifically, because I find that interesting. Okay, here's what I feel like you guys actually should know. You don't need this pill. You don't need to give up bread. You don't need a summer shred. You don't need some kind of a challenge to get you started. But here are some easy tips that you can implement if you are somebody that is on some kind of a health journey, whether you want to gain weight, lose weight, maintain weight, or you just want to eat better. A bit more protein and fiber, consistent movement to the best of your ability, real rest and recovery, habits that don't make you miserable, and time. That's really the magic behind this, is time, and giving yourself time to understand your body and how it works and what it's telling you. But these are my final thoughts. Dare I say, snark mode is now activated, but let's call this what it is. This isn't a wellness plan. It's a bunch of amateurs pretending to be fitness professionals with zero credentials. Well, according to her, she's a group fitness instructor, zero understanding of how the body works, and zero business coaching anyone through weight loss. I had to think about that for a second. My apologies. They're selling hype. She was trying to sell hype, scarcity, shame, and capsules that barely contain enough peptide, specifically Sloop 332, to make a mouse blink. You are not the problem. The system is. You don't need to detox, restrict, or join an MLM to feel better. You just need the truth. You need somebody who's going to give it to you without trying to sell you a starter kit or an overpriced proprietary blend multi-level marketing product. Check out the description for the full playlist, along with a bunch of resources that I have compiled in my research on this video, or from this video, for this video. Submit your story via my website, and guys, hang tight, okay? I know that this was a lot, and I know that I was originally going to redirect, but obviously that's not going to work. So if you would, and you haven't already watched my video where I am debunking the science of their products, that's the thumbnail I was talking about with the orange capsules in it. Check it out, because this so-called fat-burning peptide is a scheme, in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have not already, if you would hit the subscribe button, if you would hit the thumbs up, unless you're in Nueva, you can hit the thumbs down. I do not care. And remember, there is no pill, there is no patch, and there is no product that defines your progress. You are the one that defines your progress. And I'm going to end this with a quote that my trainer, Susan, she's a friend of the channel. Some of you have seen those videos that I've done with her. I need to do another one, but she's been super busy. When it comes to building muscle, muscle is the work that you get to wear. And I love that. So Susan, thank you for that. Thank you guys for, I didn't mean to do that so soon. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.